Shay. Hey, Latasha. Hey, King Cuzzo. What's up? Vibe Queen. What's up, sis? Dynamic. What's up? How are you? Can you guys hear me? Can you see? Can you hear? Audio check. Visual check. You guys let me know if you can see and hear okay. What's good? Oh, King Cuzzo. Great job on your live today on Kick. So glad to see you consistently doing your thing. Yes, I'm so proud of you for doing your thing. So proud of you. Miss Diamond, how are you? Can you guys hear me? Can you see? Let me know if everything sounds and looks good. Hey, my Shay. How you doing, love? Shout out to Vibe Queen and Betty Shay up in here. Yeah, you good? How'd you like streaming so far? How you feeling about it? You feel like you're gonna be able to stick with it? Thank you, Carrie. How are you? Happy Wednesday. I Yes, I think Tess is supposed to be coming too. So yeah, you guys, I have some oh good. Thank you, Miss Diamond. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. I wanted to come on here because we had to skip Sunday. As you guys know, that was just crazy. So I wanted to come on here and drop some work from home stuff for you guys. You know how we do. Hey Kat, how are you? How are you doing? And for those who are wondering, yes, Lone Star is back up. Just popped in to watch and check out for a few since you got home. Lot to do. Hey Stephanie, this stream is for the work from home jobs and the remote job leads. So we won't be on here a super long time, but I do know that Bonsai will be on a little bit later today. But I will be back on tomorrow on Kick as well, doing my DGen Lone Star streaming. I'll be on at 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow on Kick. Gotta get the finances right. I feel that, King Cuzzo. But you're doing so good so far. You're doing so good so far. I can only imagine you with a couple months in the game and getting everything just right. I think you're going to be a force to be reckoned with, and I'm super happy for you. Yes, Lone Star is up and running. So you guys, I have some really good stuff for you today. I have some really, really interesting full-time and part-time jobs that you guys can apply for. I also have some side hustles for you guys to check out and see if you want to give a try. So yeah, let's get started. Um, First of all, you guys, please like the stream. Yes. Yes, King was really good. Thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, you can always go back and watch the replay too. You so welcome, King Cuzzo. So let's get to it, y'all. Don't forget, like the stream, share it out. Yes, share it out so that way we can get some more folks up in here, because everybody always comes back and tell me, oh my God, I missed your work from home stream. I really wanted to see it. Well, share it out, y'all. Turn on those post notifications and make sure you like the stream and share out with your peeps. If anybody's looking for a job working from home, then let's get it. Oh, am I going in and out? Let me know if it's my headset. Is it my headset? I don't know. Guys, am I going in and out or does it sound good? Vi Queen said I was going in and out. What's up, Tess? Welcome in, sis. So glad you're here. So yeah, Vibe Queen, let me know if it keeps going in and out and I'll see if I can adjust it. So you guys, I do have quite a few links for you guys today. They're not free spin links, but they're job links. So I'm gonna get you guys right today. So the hotel planner position is one that everybody keeps asking about because I've referred quite a few people and they have already gotten hired. Couple folks already got their first couple paychecks. So you guys, when I tell you this one is the real deal, it's the real deal. This particular position is for a company called Hotel Planner. This is a direct referral position, which means I will be referring you directly to them. But the company is Hotel Planner, and they bring on people who work independently to take calls from home to help all of their people set up hotel bookings and reservations. The beautiful thing about this is that you technically can log in 24/7. So whenever you have free time during the day, you can literally pick up, go onto your computer, sign up for your little smartphone they have on there. They have a little soft phone that dials into you. You log in, take however many calls you want to take, log out. So you can log in, take 5 calls, log back out, come back later, take another 10 calls, log. It does not matter. It is literally the best side hustle I could tell you guys about because it is 24/7. There is a nonstop flow of calls. There's a lot of times where they're going to have high, what's the word, y'all? I'm tired. I'm after work. They're going to have a high, you guys help me. They're going to have a high volume of calls, and they need extra people even those times. But guys, listen. You guys, hold on. My daughter's calling me. Hello. For what? If you want, just be careful. Okay, just be careful. Hold on to the kid. All right. Okay, well, just be careful. All right. Right now. All right, see you in a minute. All right. Sorry, guys. Kids calling. Okay, you guys can hear me good? Yes, the job links are popping. Tess, you said you need your first couple of ones? Yes, you guys. No, you cannot do this from your phone. You need to do this from your computer or your laptop. And you do need to be physically connected to the internet. So you're going to need an Ethernet cable to make sure you're plugged into your actual modem. You can't do Wi-Fi. You just got to be plugged in. But that's not hard. An Ethernet cable, if you don't already have one, you can get one for $5 on Amazon. So as long as you're logged in, you just take calls whenever you want, 24 hours, 7 days a week, your own time. Beautiful thing is that you also are going to get commission on every single booking. People call in to book weddings. People call in to book sporting events. People call in for military conventions. There is no shortage of bookings that you're going to be able to take. And guess what? These people actually want to make bookings. And plus they have all kinds of little fun contests and stuff like that for people who take the calls and get a certain amount of bookings. So that sometimes is extra prizes and extra cash on top of whatever you do. But yeah, I've been referring people. I can refer a maximum of 10 people every 3 weeks. So my roster of who I refer, it gets packed quickly. So if you are interested in this, please make sure that you get with me on this. I'm going to give you guys the form link. The form link technically right now is in my Discord already, but when I'm done with this stream, I'm going to also drop the link again for you. But this is an excellent opportunity because it is so flexible. You could do this if you're not doing anything else. You could do this as a side hustle. You could do this for extra. And also, when you do sign up, the training is super short because it's based on you. They're going to provide you with the training and the videos and all of that. You're going to do that on your own time as well. And then you're able to get started. They do have support, so you don't have to be like feeling like you're in it alone. I'm also available to assist you as well. So you guys will have the backing that you need to get started. Another plus is that you technically can get a discount on your own bookings. And you can also get a discount and you can also get commission on the bookings of your friends and family. So if your folks are going somewhere and they need a hotel, you could be like, I got you. Log right into your system and you'll be able to find the best booking for them. So I highly recommend this. I'm going to make sure the link is in my Discord. So if you guys are interested in it, all I need you to do is fill out that basic info and then I will personally refer you to get you in there with my squad, okay? Yes, it is commission for this one. It's commission only. Yes, Amber, definitely jump into it. You do not have to be totally tech savvy, Crit, because honestly, like I said, the training is super, it's not going to say simple, but the training is super, super, I want to say, I guess, it's easy enough. Let's just say that, because you're going to watch the videos. You can stop and forward and fast forward and rewind if you need to. Totally doable. And then, of course, like I said, the coaching is available if you need assistance. I'm there for you. We have the people who listen to random calls to coach you. If they hear that you were stuck on something, they'll give you some pointers. So it's definitely not difficult. The system, when you get into it, to actually enter the bookings, it's not difficult at all. It's very very point click. It's very very user friendly. It's very intuitive, meaning that once you enter in a certain bit of information, it's going to lead you to the next steps, so you're not clicking around all everywhere all confused. So yeah, it's really good. Hey True, how are you, love? Miss Diamond, we got to get you in there. We got to get you in there. So yes, I am going to be I'm going to be dropping that link for you. So if you're interested, that's all I need you to do is fill out that form for me so I can get you referred over. Miss Diamond, once I get you entered for the referral, they generally get back with you like within that week, if not a couple days. They're going to send you information and saying, hey, you were referred by Shayla. Here's the steps. Here's what we need you to do. You'll get a text from them. You get an email from them, and then they'll walk you through the steps. And the quicker you get back to them, the quicker they get back to you to say, yes, you're approved, and to bring you on board. Yep. It is very self-explanatory. What's up, Pink Pickle? How you doing, honey? So yes, if you guys are just coming in, we are talking about side hustles and work from home jobs. Oh no, Pink, you lost your job this week after your motor blew? Oh, that's like one of those ones where back-to-back stuff happens. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. But hopefully maybe I can share something that allows you to work from home, so at least you can kind of get back into the work game. Tess, I got you. I got you. I'm gonna make sure you get that form and that I get you referred over. And the referral form, when I ask you, it's nothing major. I just have to have your first name, last name, phone number, and email, and then that's how I get you referred over. And I input your information into the system. They get you logged. They go ahead and they check your info and send you a text message and an email to get started. Yeah, and that's so sad that your job wasn't even willing to be more understanding, Pink. That's so, I hate when jobs are like that. But let's see if I can share something to help you out, okay? So that's one, you guys. That's one thing I consider a side hustle. This next one, it is from Pleo. This is one where I think it's actually really, really cool. I really, really like this one, okay? Yes, absolutely, Amber. I can refer you too. Absolutely. Yes, Cameron, there is a set commission on that. But the commissions also they can vary depending on the deal as well. So like if you're going to do a booking for an entire wedding party versus the booking of someone calling in, it's a little bit different. So yeah. But you will get commission on every single booking that you do. All right, so this next position is it's a good starter is what they call it. But this particular one, they actually assist people who need the extra care and management for chronic disease. And you also are able to provide them with support and help patients get on a routine when it comes to taking their medication. So think the ones who call or the ones who help people make sure that they are on a regular schedule with their medication and needing support. So this is what they say. They need somebody to be kind, be human, and their network of Good Starters supports patients nationwide, helps patients to build confidence and a healthy lifestyle. And of course, I always tell you guys on this, on every stream, you got to be compassionate and you got to be empathetic when working with people. Even if you're not working with somebody in the healthcare area, even if you're working with somebody talking about Comcast or talking about their car maintenance or whatever, you still got to be able to show empathy and compassion when people are contacting you, because that's how you give customer service. That's how you give, that's like the key to customer service. And a lot of people just jump over that because they don't feel like being at work, or they don't think it's that important, or they don't, but guess what? You don't know what's important to people. You never know what's important to people. You may think that somebody called in just to be able to complain, but you don't know what happened. It could have been somebody like Miss Pink over here. It could be somebody who just lost their job and their car just broke down and anything else happened. You never know who you're talking to, and you never know the real root cause of that conversation. So my advice is to just try to practice being empathetic and being compassionate when you talk to people. That's the professionalism that you guys got to have. Yes, for sure. You're not too rough around with King Cuzzle because guess what? You're very personable. You're very personable, and it's just a matter of being able to build a rapport with people and talk to people and just be interested with people. There's no being rough around the edges when it comes to just trying to do a good job. There's nothing wrong with that. So definitely, if you're interested in applying, Ms. Diamond, you good with customer service? So yeah, so this one benefits of becoming a good starter. Culture, excellent culture among good starters. Belong to their own social media chat channel and get to talk throughout the day. So that's cool. You're talking to your team members. Of course, work from home. Flexible hours. You get to choose your own hours. You can even work early mornings, late evenings, or weekends to accommodate your busy schedule. There's no selling involved in this, no cold calling. And of course, like I said, you get a chance to do a good job. You get paid on a sliding scale for this one. The more you work and the more flexible you are, the more opportunity that you have to earn. They give you an hourly activity rate, including some incentives and performance bonuses as well. They do offer a training bonus, and once you've completed 60 hours of making calls and maintaining a QA score of 85, you can also get an additional training bonus. So it pays to make sure you're paying attention. So when you get started, they're going to also give you some certification courses which are self-paced. So all you have to do is click on the link to be able to get started with them. So of course, you guys, like I told you, after I'm done with all these, you already know I'm going to drop the link for you guys in Discord. Here's somebody say that makes me smile because I'll be thinking, no, don't ever think that, King. Exactly. Sometimes you do have to be an actor or actress giving good customer service. But yeah, don't ever think that you're not good enough or something, King, because you are. You don't know who you're going to talk to, and you may be able to connect with the most unexpected person ever just because you were able to relate to them, just because you were able to build a rapport with them, and just because you had the intention of giving good customer service. So people will try to judge you based on how you look, based on how you act, based on how you talk, based on all these other factors. But at the end of the day, people really remember how you make them feel. So that is my key to tell you. People remember how you make them feel. So as long as you're building rapport with people, talking to people, making them feel comfortable with you, making them feel like you're going to do what you can to help them, then you're going to get a good response. And all the rest of that stuff goes out the window. Thank you. Pink, you should have a laptop or a computer. However, there could be some things that I shared that you might be able to do from your phone if that's what you're asking. But at least if you have a computer or a laptop, you should be good. And if you have a tablet, sometimes I do share stuff that you could do on your tablet. I'm going to check on the list that I have today and see if I have anything like that. If I don't, now that I know that that's what you're working with, I will try to find some stuff that you might be able to do from your phone and from your tablet, okay? So I got you. That's one thing I'm pretty good with, even though my job makes me crazy. Exactly. Good customer service goes a long way. It goes a long way, y'all. So this company is called Playo, and you'd be one of the good starters. I really like this opportunity. You guys can come and read a little bit more about the program, about the people behind the whole scene. So this is a really good one, and I'm going to make sure to drop this in the chat for you guys when we're done. All right, let's hop over to an actual full-time job, and then I'll hop back up there. We're going to go with a company that has a couple of different positions. So I told you guys I want to get you into the rhythm of knowing how to find positions, knowing how to find work from home jobs. They're kind of hidden in plain sight, but you got to know where to look. So this company is called Endurance Warranty, and they give warranties out. So they have actual open positions. And on the open positions, you want to take a look at their roles. Bam! Look at that, y'all. Remote, work from home, remote, work from home, remote. So they have quite a few work from home positions. So the first one, no, I don't want to call you right now. So the first one, they have a learning and development facilitator. They have a claims customer service position. They have a mechanical claims adjuster. For customer service, they have a customer service representative if you're going to be bilingual and Spanish speaking. They also have a digital sales representative, a direct mail representative, a director of sales, a sales representative for property and casualty, client retention specialist, and a client retention specialist part-time. So let's take a look at the one of their positions and just see how they lay it out. You're so welcome, Pink. I'm so glad you're here too. So the part-time position is a client retention specialist, part-time, remote work from home, of course. So you're going to be looking to consistently increase retention rates and achieve retention goals. Of course, they want you to have good listening skills, like I just talked about, a strong customer centered background in call center environment, be able to influence customers to recognize the value of their contracts and identify new opportunities, problem solving and managing current customers. They want someone that has a high school diploma or GED at a minimum of 2 years of retention experience or a similar role, minimum of 2 years sales experience, customer service, conflict resolution, and of course just be basic proficiency in the computer and phone skills. And you will have to have a background investigation, paid training, of course, which is a plus because some places don't offer paid training. This one does. They provide the computer equipment. So all of you that were just saying a second ago, I only got a tablet, I only got a phone. They provide the equipment. This is another reason why I want to recommend them. So this is a company who provides equipment, okay? You get a 401k match after 90 days of employment. You get great insurance. You get an internet stipend basically to cover your cost of your expenses for your internet since you would be working from home. Paid time off and holiday pay. And they are equal opportunity employer, which I'm going to shout that from the mountaintops now because I do rock with any company that rocks with diversity and equal opportunity. So this position is a part-time one. But don't forget, they have multiple positions that are work from home. So I'm going to make sure to share this link. The link I'm going to share you directly is going to show you all of their jobs. All of them, okay? Just so that way you can click on each of them and look, apply to all of them. Apply to 3 of them. Apply to 4 of them. If you see a company that has positions that are open that you like, apply to as many positions as you can because you never know. They might say you don't fit this one, but you do fit that one. So do not hesitate to apply to more than one position. Yep, you got all that, Pink Pickle? So yeah, absolutely. If you say that you got the background issue, okay, yes, still apply for it. I'm going to always tell anybody to apply for anything regardless of your background because you never know what the employer is going to say. If you're not going to be working in a position that's directly related to what you're going to be doing, specifically on that position, it's not always going to count against you. And sometimes employers will look around that and look over that if they overwhelmingly feel like you meet all the rest of the requirements. So my advice is to don't count yourself out. You do not know what the outcome will be. Of course, there's going to be some of them when they're going to be like, no, that's not going to work for us. And you know what? That's okay. That just means that that wasn't the blessing for you. But no doubt, if you keep applying and keep trying ones, you will find the one that's for you. You don't know. You might actually interview with somebody who decides to look around that. You might find a company where you can have something in your background. You just couldn't have one specific thing in your background. So don't count yourself out early. Still apply. You just never know. So that is my advice. That is my advice. Apply to more than one and you just never know. Do not count yourself out because you know what that makes you do? It makes you be stagnant and it makes you stay stuck because you're afraid to apply and you're afraid to see whether or not you will be chosen for an opportunity. But guess what? That doesn't allow you to move forward at all. The whole goal in life, you guys, is forward continuous progress. Forward continuous progress. All right, so you may not necessarily be able to jump to the finish line. You may not necessarily be able to jump to the 15th floor, but All you need to be worrying about is continuous progress. And the more that you apply to different things and put your foot out there and put yourself out there, the better chances are that you're going to find something that is going to work for you regardless of your background. So my advice, absolutely yes, apply to any of the positions that I post. And guess what? If you get one that comes back and says, no, we can't, that's all right. Take the L, pass that one up, and go to another one. It's so many opportunities, you just can't stop. You're so welcome. Do not doubt yourself, Dynamic. And you know what? You can also still doubt and still do it. That's my phrase too. Doubt and still do it. You can doubt yourself. That doesn't mean you can't try. Doesn't mean you can't even try. You can doubt yourself, but still try. That's right. Stagnation is the home of procrastination, the enemy of success. 100. Absolutely, 100%. So I'm going to drop this link, you guys, and the link that I'm going to drop is going to lead you to the career page for them. And on their page, like I said, they have multiple open positions. Click on the ones that you're interested in and apply to those specific ones. But the one I just told you about was the part-time client retention specialist position. They do also have a full-time one, so just make sure that you go through these and check them out and apply to the ones that you're interested in, okay? All right, another side hustle. That was a job. This one is a side hustle. And this one's pretty interesting, but it's very cool. This one is where you're able to teach English online to foreign students. And for this one, it's called Ingu Tutor. And for this one, they have teachers in many different countries. You would be teaching English to people from all over the world. You have a flexible schedule. You could choose your own hours. You could work as much or as little as you want. Of course, you're from home. They are going to provide you with the lesson plans. The reason why that's different is because a lot of these different ESL companies that you apply for, that you look into, they require you to create your own lesson plan. They provide you the lesson plan here. So that's another one. And you got 24-hour support staff, and you're going to be meeting students from different cultures, and they're going to go from all different grades, and you are teaching people with the English language. You do not have to be a professor. You do not always have to be a specific, you don't have to have a specific certification, but you will have to make sure that you meet their requirements. 18 years old, proficient in English, headset and webcam, laptop or desktop, and of course your internet connection. So this is a very interesting one because again, it's on your own time. And again, you do not have to be a certified teacher or anything like that, but they're looking for individuals. Obviously, you want to make sure that you can speak professionally and that you feel comfortable being able to be on camera, helping someone and assisting someone. But as long as you're willing to take the time with someone and help them, why not? It's a side hustle. You do it on your own time. You do it on your own hours. Go for it. Thank you so much, Tess. I appreciate you. You used to teach English online, Dynamic. Well, this is another opportunity for you to do that. Miss Diamond, this could be perfect for you. Exactly, Dynamic. Once you get comfortable and you get into the rhythm, it's almost like muscle memory. Exactly. The jobs that you get to do on your own time are so good because you could do it if you have a little bit of time. You could do it when the kids are away. You could do it when the kids are asleep. If you can't sleep at night, you could jump on there and do it. If you want to wake up early, you could do it, but you still have time for everything else. You still have a time for appointments. You still have time to come to my live streams. But no, the jobs that you can have that are flexible are the best. Stephanie, this one is Ingu, E-N-G-O-O, Ingu Tutor. And I'm going to make sure to drop this link in there for you too, okay? So when we're done, all these links will be in my Discord for you. And the registration process is pretty simple. Register, create, register your account, your basic information such as name and nationality. You're going to test your internet connection just to make sure that you do have a good internet connection. You're going to receive the training materials. They're going to link you to your self-guided materials. Complete the training and do a demo lesson to show that you understand all the materials in the process. And then you're going to set your availability on your site for people who want to book the sessions with you. Yes. All right, you guys. So this is another flexible one. All right, and another one that we have here. This is one that's going to be a full-time, part-time job. This one is, the hours are going to be a little bit more set on this one. This one is called Brant. And again, this one has multiple positions open that I wanted to share with you guys. Remote, remote, remote. All the positions are remote, and I wanted to make sure I provide a variety of different ones because it's not only people that are looking for a remote part-time job. Some people are professionally looking for a job from home too. So you could be a product support specialist, an account director, a software engineer, business analyst, but specifically I want to click on the product support. This one, you have to be a U.S. citizen, obviously. This is a straight-up W-2 position, 100% remote, and they provide, when you ever see the word SaaS, it means software as a service. So they provide software as a service, technology, and marketing services for state wildlife parks and agencies across the U.S., and these platforms, they provide the infrastructure behind outdoor recreation, enabling millions of people to explore public lands, and et cetera, et cetera. So you're going to be providing timely and professional technical support to clients via email, chat, phone, ticketing systems. You're going to help them to diagnose and troubleshoot software issues. You're going to assist clients with onboarding and training, collaborate cross-functionally with different teams for project management and quality assurance, and of course be able to escalate any issues, document and track your customer issues that you have with anybody, and just of course staying up to date with their different product knowledge and any training that they provide for you, and acting as a customer advocate. So this one, they want you to have a bachelor's degree in computer science, information tech, or a related field, or equivalent work experience. Let me stress that. Let me stress that. Y'all see that part right here? Or equivalent work experience. A lot of people will see the fact that they said bachelor's degree and they'll immediately be like, oh, I can't apply for it. I don't have it. I can't apply for it. I don't have a bachelor's degree. Do not, I repeat, do not let that stop you from trying to apply for a position. Continue reading on, because they said equivalent work experience. So if you have any sort of experience working in customer service, providing support, providing product support, escalating issues, if you have any relative experience to that, you can still apply. So all they want you to have is outstanding communication, empathy. Y'all know that's the word I keep saying. Empathy, experience with customer relationship software, and passion for technology. This is a fully remote position. They want you to work Eastern time. So if you're on the East Coast, you're good. If you're on the West Coast, just know that you might have to wake up a little bit early. So the compensation for this, the selected individual, you will be able to start with the annual salary range of $50,000 to $65,000 to start, and then that way it is negotiable in between those numbers. They give you health insurance, vision, dental, flexible paid time off, holidays, parental leave, all the good stuff. So this is another really good one. And again, I stress, make sure you are thoroughly reading and not just jumping off as soon as you see them see one thing that you don't think that you are qualified for. Continue reading and look exactly what they're saying, because you might still qualify. Crystal, you think it's your age? Ageism is real. Ageism is real, but also you got to make sure that whatever you're submitting is marketable. You got to make sure you're putting those keywords in. Unfortunately, a lot of these companies have these ATS, these applicant tracking systems, where they literally are filtering through thousands and thousands of applications and resumes, and they're picking out little things, little nuances on why they're not calling people back and why people are not getting chosen. So it's a matter of making sure that you have the resume right, and a matter that the way that you're filling out your application. If you have any gaps in the times that you're working, it can pull that out and say if there's a gap between any time frame, knock that resume out. Like, there's so many nuances. And if you have any help with the resume, please let me know. Hey, Amanda, you're not late, honey. Thank you for coming in. You were prepping for someone to cook and didn't see me. I was like, oh, Pam, thank you for coming in. Plus, I know you're on Amanda trying to feel better, so it's okay. You get to the interviews and it sounds promising, and you get an email. I understand how that feels, Crystal. Believe me, I do. If you ever need some help coaching or role playing for a interview, please let me know, you guys. I own a call center, a virtual call center. I have done so for like the past 13, 14 years. So I have had to interview hundreds of people, and I coach people and help them be able to figure out how to get through these interviews, and even how to take the calls and how to give good customer service. So I'm going to try to drop some more of those gems on the channel too. Latasha, you said you're an early person. I'm not early at all. I don't go to sleep till hella late, and then I end up waking up super early, so I need to get back on my sleep right. Diamond, you have your bachelor's degree, but that would sound a little more tech. No, don't be nervous. Number one, you have the bachelor's degree, so you have the paper. You have what they're asking for, and and also pay attention to the fact that they said they will also train you. You will also train. Remember, a lot of times when you go working for these companies, they have a proprietary system. They know you're not going to walk in understanding and knowing their system, so they are going to have to train you. Sometimes they think that you're overqualified because they don't want you to come in already rock-minded, thinking that you know everything and not being open-minded to learn a system and learning how to way they do things. You might have used a system or used something similar for a different company, but it may not work how it works for them. So really, truly, just be open-minded and just expressing to them some of your core skills. The empathy, knowing when to escalate, knowing how to communicate, knowing how to actively listen, knowing how to document well. You just want to make sure you're focusing on highlighting all of your actual professional traits. The rest of it is more than likely going to be training that you're going to get from them. Yes, I'm always down for the tips. Definitely apply for this one for sure. So I'm going to drop this one in for you guys also. And again, like I said, they have other positions too. So I'll drop that one for you. Another one, if you want to do something fun. So if you want to do something fun, this one is called Live World. And they work with you guys, helping them with being able to communicate with their customers and chat. So here's the company: remote-centric, collaborative culture with a strong DEI commitment. They said it. They're not getting rid of their DEI. They believe in their culture, and they have a lot of different agents, a lot of different people, and there's social people that are going to help get into the chat, almost like mods, almost like what my girls Pam and Tess and Betty Shay do, almost like mods, of people who are actually helping them to communicate with their customers and be a social media agent for their company. So you actually have the opportunity to also get HSA, FSA, insurance. You get employee assistance programs, paid time off, lifestyle. So as a social media agent right here, provides social customer service, engagement for marketing purposes, any adverse events management, protection of brand image. So you actually would just come to their website. You could read a little bit more about them, about the solutions and about the things that they offer. You come click on social media agent, and they will tell you exactly what you're going to do, and then you apply. All right. So you minimum of 18 years old, 2 to 3 years experience, in some form of customer service. Work in a call center was helpful to them. Work at home experience is also helpful. Social media moderation and engagement experience preferred. Remember, I told y'all, look for those keywords. Preferred but not required. Again, healthcare background is desirable but not required. So make sure that you are paying attention to those keywords. So yeah, it's of course the basics: have high-speed internet access, dependable telephone access, landline preferred for training, but I'm pretty sure once you get into training, they'll give you some other options. If they needed it and it was like a non-negotiable, they would say that. But yeah, so laptop or desktop computer. Unfortunately, tablets or phones are not good for this one, but as long as you can get hold of a laptop or a computer, you should be good. If you guys have any extra bilingual tendencies, you're good. But of course, English is the primary one. But it's work at home, flexible scheduling, and of course, they are going to also train you. So you guys can come in here and sign up for this one. and get yourself going. You guys are tripping me out in the chat, talking about y'all early, your early hours. All right, you guys, a couple more here, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. We have, I think we'll stop clicking. This one right here, straight up side hustle. Nothing else but that. Straight up side hustle. You guys asked for a straight up side hustle. Straight up side hustle. Straight up extra pockets and extra money in their pockets. Nothing else but that. A lot of people have not heard of it, but Amazon Mechanical Turk. This is a Amazon program where you can actually log on and do 24/7 crowdsourcing projects. That just means for anybody, any businesses that are contracted with Amazon, if they have different projects available that they need, they will actually allow crowdsourcing. So you'll have a bunch of people who will log on to be able to do short range tasks to be able to be a part of these programs. All right. And so this one is available 24/7. So like it says, MTurk offers developers access to diverse on-demand workforce through a flexible user interface. And like it says here, here's the MTurk marketplace. You literally be able to go in there and choose the things you want to work on. Here's the marketplace. The people who need assistance, the requesters have tasks they need completed. They submit it to the Amazon MTurk marketplace. And workers like you or me or whoever wants some extra money and doing some fun stuff, they log on to the marketplace and they pick stuff to do and they get it done. It can be super simple stuff, and they have a lot of different opportunities. They're not going to really show you them until you get logged on, but it is something that has been around for a very long time. It's very legit. Again, it's from Amazon, so you know that already means that they are legit. But you guys want to just sign on with your Amazon account, and you go on here and it'll say make money in your spare time, get paid for completing simple tasks. And you'll create a worker account, and then you actually can get started. You'll sign into your Amazon, and that's how you get started. That's how you know it's directly from Amazon. Imagine that. This whole time, Amazon had a side hustle for us while they're taking all of our money from us shopping all day. And the whole time, you could have been making money back. Lene, how are you? I went over a couple of part-time things today, so I'll make sure that I drop these into the Discord, and then you could go back and take a look at them. But I went over quite a few part-time things today that I think would be really helpful for you. Yeah. King Cuzzo, for which one? No application for the Amazon Turk? You got to log into your Amazon account. Yeah, you got to log into your Amazon account for that one. Lene, I've signed up for it. I just haven't done any tasks, but I signed up for it and just like looked around. Some of them will be like checking different product listings or checking different site listings to make sure that they come up correctly. It honestly is too hard to say because it's based on what's submitted, what projects are submitted. So it can literally change from day to day. Yes, we need to get that money back, Miss Diamond. Okay, so that's Amazon Turk, and of course I'm gonna drop that link for you. And then another one that I have for you guys is a 2-for-1. This is a side hustle, and this is also a position that they're hiring for. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the company Roadie. Roadie is a company that allows you to be an independent. Well, first of all, they're a logistics company. But think about Uber for companies who need to have things delivered. And so they can contract with you to be a driver to deliver their products to whoever their end customer is. So if you don't mind driving, you can sign up for Roadie. They have an app. Sign up for the Roadie app, and then you can become a driver, and they will just give you projects, and you can pick them just like somebody would do with DoorDash or somebody would do with Uber. You would log in, pick the different routes that you want to do, go in there and make your deliveries and get paid. That is the Roadie app, all right? But this position is with Roadie. It's a customer support specialist, 100% remote. And this another one where you're going to be basically problem solving, giving good customer service. You're going to act as a user for their mobile and their web-based tools, making sure that the logistics services that are being provided to their customers are going to be on point. It's a full-time 4-day work week schedule. It could include evenings, weekends, and holidays. You're going to be providing phone, email, and customer support to Roadie customers, partners, and users. You're going to address all the concerns politely, active listening, all those keywords that I keep telling y'all about. You're going to be proactively monitoring in-progress deliveries and making corrective actions when necessary. So like I was just telling y'all, if there's drivers out on the road and there's a problem with the order or something like that, or with the delivery, you would probably be on the other end of that trying to assist them or assist the customers with trying to resolve that. And using whatever tools that they have to make sure that those deliveries and those people out in the field are taken care of. They want you to have 1 year of customer service experience. Of course, strong, verbal, written, they're always going to say that. Work efficiently, quickly, be used to a fast-paced environment, provide feedback to continuously improve. Must have ability to work a schedule of non-standard hours. So you need flexibility to be able to work whenever the shift's called for. But you will have a competitive compensation package, 100% covered health insurance, tuition and student loan repayment. That's a big deal. I need that, y'all. I need that. If I could give back these degrees I have, I would give it back. Just give me the experience. Give me the experience. I'll give the degrees back. But tuition and student loan repayment assistance, PTO, and monthly 3-day weekends. Plus, you get a monthly work from home stipend. That is to cover the cost of your expenses of working from home. I love when companies offer that and when they recognize that. So yeah, this is another cool one. So remember, this is a 2-for-1. You guys can go look up the Roadie app on for any if you use Android, go to the Play Store. If you use Apple, what is it called? The Apple Store? I don't use Apple, so whatever it's called. You can go download the app if you want to actually be a driver. That's one that you could do on your own time and make some extra cash. Or if you want to apply for them internally, their customer support position, they're looking for somebody. Yes, it is a good a business truck starter, 100%. 100%. Yep, and Amazon, you could do also Amazon Flex. If you're interested in that sort of thing and you're okay with driving and you don't mind just, driving throughout the day, Amazon Flex is another one because you can also be a flex driver and you can deliver people's packages on behalf of Amazon. So that's another option too. There's another one which I gotta find the link that I saved, but there's another one you can actually get paid to deliver people's lost luggage from the airport. So you know how people are flying out and they lose their luggage or whatever, or they leave their luggage at the airport. You can actually work by basically delivering people's luggage to their homes or to their locations wherever they are. I gotta go find the app for that, but it's a big deal. Yeah, that's another one. So you don't have to just DoorDash. There's lots of driving. Oh, you guys, remind me. Next week, I want to go over medical couriers with you guys. Medical courier jobs, because those are popping right now. Medical couriers and starting a lab specimen business. Those are two things I want to go over with y'all now. Oh, because of the charge, King Cuzzle. I got you. But like I said, if that's not gonna work out for you, believe me, there's something that will. And I want to provide a couple of more business ideas because the side hustles are good, but yes, sometimes they still want you to have a background check and things like that. And of course, we know the jobs and the companies are good, but of course, sometimes they want you to have, certain backgrounds too. So I will be providing more actual business hustles, things that you can do on your own that actually would be able to bring in some income too. So I will be doing that very soon. Yep, Pam, they do some of those for those options too for the couriers. So I'm going to drop this one for Rhodey into the chat for you guys when I'm done. And the last position that I have for you. Oh, wait, did I skip one? No, I did, Brain. I did endurance. The last one I have for you guys over here is a criminal field researcher for the company Informed Data. This is another remote position. They are based out of Georgia. This one is $15 an hour. And for this one, you're going to be pretty much assisting the company with doing research to see whether or not people have a criminal background. And this is for people who need background checks, be it for home or for jobs. We were just talking about that ironically, but these are the people who are actually working with the field teams to be able to conduct these research for public records to determine whether an applicant has a criminal or a civil record. You're going to work with clients to validate the identity of individuals, enabling them to make informed decisions. That's the key word I was just talking about, King Cuzzo. Making the best decision. Just because your record comes up does not automatically mean that they're going to count you out. They still have to make a determination on whether or not you could still be a good fit. And if nothing else stands out and everything else works out, they could still potentially want to move forward with you. So do not count yourself out. But this position, you're going to be performing research using public records and indexes to retrieve information on clients. You're going to be proactively communicating with your supervisor if there's any court dates, court holidays, and things like that that you guys have to know about, because you will be checking the court systems as well and corresponding with people that are physically out in the field, going to physically go and get those records and go to the court. So you'll be corresponding and backing them up and assisting them. Report any quality concerns or turning issues, and then supporting all the different orders that come in from the companies who need it. It is a very, very time intensive position. By that, you have to have good time management skills, because they do have a lot of these orders that come in and they try to get these turned around as quickly as possible. So turnaround time is very important to them. Productivity is very important to them. On-time delivery is very important to them, because they do have stats. I know this company personally, and I know that they do have stats that they look forward to. They want you to have a high school diploma. They want you to be able to be proficient in basic skills, type a minimum of 35 words a minute. And this position is going to be indoors, sitting at home, because you are working remotely. So this position is another good one. And I think that if you guys want to get into this one, it's a very, very good one to apply for as soon as possible, ASAP, because they usually, their positions go quick. So that is another one for you. That's right. What is for you will always make it for you. It's okay, Tess. Well, then again, it depends on what kind of drug test it is. It depends on what they're checking for. Because listen, a lot of states right now, of course, if they allow certain substances, they're not going to be checking for certain substances. They're going to be checking for other substances. All right, you guys. So those were our links for today. Don't forget, if you're interested in the hotel planner position, I'm going to drop that link in the Discord for you, and that's the one where I'm going to personally refer you out to them. And then we also talked about the Good Starter position, helping people be the reminder for their chronic illness and pharmacy management, to assist them with making sure that they're taking their pills and assisting them with their daily routine. We talked about the English as a second language, assisting people with being able to learn English. We talked about being like the chat moderators, and we talked about the Amazon Mechanical Turk, being able to do the tasks, the crowdsourcing, and we talked about a couple of different of the work from home actual full-time and part-time positions. So I'm hoping that this helps you guys. And like I said, drop shipping, 100% King Cuzzo. I could talk about drop shipping all day. If you want, I could do a whole stream about drop shipping. I will give you all the suppliers and everything. Drop shipping for me, you could do it a number of ways. You could do it retail arbitrage, meaning you're buying low and selling high on different websites, and you're not ever touching the product. You can bring the products into yourself, and then you could do FBA with Amazon. You can have your products shipped into Amazon, and listen, don't get me started. I can go on all day about drop shipping. I can definitely do that. Okay, King Cuzzo, we could talk off a stream too, but I will definitely add that into the business part of the chat that I do next week as well. But for sure, if you need the plug on that, I got a whole list of suppliers, a whole book of suppliers. Believe it or not, drop shipping is never going to go dead. It's just a matter of being able to understand your pricing and being able to understand your customer and being able to understand what is in demand enough to where the tariffs are not going to even mess with people. Because at the end of the day, people are going to buy what they're going to buy, and they're going to want to get what they're going to get, and they're going to unfortunately spend more if they have to get what they want and to find the best deal. So it's always going to be a thing. Yes. So you guys, I hope this was helpful. And you guys know I'll be back. I might do it Sunday. Normally Sunday nights I do this, but I'm doing it tonight, Wednesday, because I skipped Sunday night because I had so much going on that day, as you guys already know. But I might do it again on Sunday, or I might wait. I'll see. But if I don't do it on Sunday, you guys know I'll drop some more links in the Discord chat. And I'm going to drop these links in there tonight so you guys can go apply to these. If you need assistance with a resume, please hit me up. I can help you with that. If you need a new upgraded resume, I can assist you with that, because you want to make sure you get to the top of the pack. You want to make sure you can try to skip around. Oh, I appreciate you too, Diamond. Thanks so much for being here with me. You like Wednesday? Okay, well, maybe we'll stick to Wednesdays. You guys, let me know after the chat, after the live goes off. Do me a favor, like the chat. Like the stream. Drop me a couple comments on the stream on whether or not you thought this was helpful, because that helps me. The chat comments are gone once the live stream is off. So after the stream, drop me a couple comments. Let me know if this was helpful. Let me know if you applied to anything. And also let me know if you want me to find anything in particular or discuss anything in particular. If you need a certain type of job, if you're interested in a certain industry, if you need part-time, do you need full-time, do you need side hustle, drop me some comments and I will go back and read them. Miss Diamond, I got you if you need help with your resume. I'm on the East Coast, Miss Diamond. If y'all like Wednesdays, then I might be able to do that. That way I don't have to do 2 times on Sunday, because you guys know Sunday I also stream for Lone Star. So I do Lone Star in the morning and I do the jobs at night. Maybe Wednesday is better. Okay. Maybe we'll stick to Wednesday. I'll check with my mods and see how their availability is, and see if Wednesday is a good day for them. Early Wednesday, like this time, 6 o'clock, 6:30. We kick it for a half an hour, whatever, and then be gone for the rest of our day. All right, you guys. Well, I appreciate you kicking it with me. Again, I really hope this was helpful. After the stream is off, go comment. Let me know if you applied for anything. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if it was helpful for you too. And Tess, I got you. All right, you guys. Let me get out of here so I can go kick it with my family and get some dinner. But I appreciate you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow, Thursday, on Kick for some more DJ and Lone Star spinning. Yay! All right, guys. I will see you later. Bye. Appreciate you too. Good night.